Hey guys, so for this tutorial, I'm going to start off with the mummy side of the face. So what you're going to need for the mummy side is some liquid latex, and you will also need some cotton balls. As an alternative for the cotton balls, you could also use some toilet paper. So I began by applying liquid latex to half of my face. To protect my eyebrows from the liquid latex, I applied some glue stick all throughout the eyebrows, and that's really going to help set the eyebrows in place and not let the liquid latex wax them off once you take the liquid latex off. So when you work with liquid latex, you really just want to build in layers. So here I'm applying a layer of liquid latex, then I'm going to pull apart and stretch out the cotton balls and place that over where I applied the liquid latex, and then I'm going to apply another layer over that of liquid latex. And I'm just going to continue doing that throughout half of that part of my face. So for the mummy mouth, I'm going to begin by applying a base of pencil liner onto the lips and setting that with some black eyeshadow, and then I'm just going to blend out the edges. And I'm also going to be extending the black shadow. It really doesn't have to be perfect because we're just going to go over that with some latex, but we just want it to cover the pink around our mouth and make it look really black and dark. Now I'm going to move on to the eyes, and I'm basically doing the same thing. I'm applying a base of black gel liner, and then I'm going to set that with some black shadow. And I'm really applying that all over the eye, even the under eye and the hollows of my eyes as well. And you're really going to try to cover any skin and any pinkness that's peeking through, and just blend out the edges. To make it look extra black, I'm going to tightline with some black pencil eyeliner, and I'm tightlining the lower and upper waterline. Make sure to set your eyes with some black shadows so that way your eyes don't crease and that black doesn't budge. So here I'm using Blackout by Decay. You can use any matte black shadow for this look. So for the mummy mouth, I stretched out little pieces of cotton ball. I really recommend you have those strips ready so that way you could just dip them into the latex and apply them to the mouth, and it'll take a lot less time. So I'm just really making sure it attaches to the chin and to my upper lip. And I'm gonna let that latex dry and move on to the other side of my face. For the Cleopatra side, I'm gonna begin by priming my eyes with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. And I'm setting the crease with the Makeup Geek Single Shadow in Peach Smoothie. Then taking Makeup Geek Single Shadow in the color Cocoa Bear, with a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend that all throughout the crease. Then I'm going to be taking the shade Cherry Cola with a smaller detailed brush and really focus that onto the crease and carve it out. Then I'm taking a fluffy brush with no additional product and just blending that out. Then taking my e.l.f. concealer brush with my MAC Pro Longwear concealer, I'm going to start carving off the crease. Then I'm going to take some of that Blackout eyeshadow and apply that to the outer V of my eye. Then I'm going to wet my brush and apply a blue teal shadow onto my lids. Then to define the cut crease, I'm going to take the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art in the color Topaz Twinkle. And taking that shimmer with a detailed brush, I'm going to create a line through the crease. Now taking my NYX matte liquid liner, I'm going to create a wing, and I'm also going to create a hieroglyphic design onto the corners of my eyes. Before I finish the eyes, I'm just going to continue and do my face makeup for the Cleopatra side of my face. So here I'm just adding some foundation and some concealer and really cleaning out the eyes. And I'm just going to speed through this part because everyone does their face differently, but everything that I use will be listed down below if you want to check that out. So I'm going to line my lips with a nude lip liner and then go over that with my highlighter. Now for the eyes, I wanted to balance out the mummy side with the Cleopatra side, and I didn't want the mummy side to overpower the Cleopatra side, so I decided to add an extra hieroglyphic design onto my eyes, and I did it off camera because it was really hard to do. But basically I just used my NYX liquid liner to make the design, and then to clean it out I just used a detail brush with that same shimmer and cleaned out the edges. And here I felt like the teal blue shadow was a little too dull, so I decided to add a darker shade of blue to the eyes. And I'm gonna finish off the Cleopatra side by adding some bold brows. And I also added some mascara and some falsies. These are House of Lashes Iconics. So now that the latex has dried, I'm going to continue on to the mummy side of the face. And here I'm applying some pencil liner and smudging that out around the eyes. Then I'm going to be taking the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Toast and apply that all over the latex. And with a brush, I'm just going to blend that out all over, and you really want to make sure you go over everything that is white. I'm going to set my face with a contour powder. You could also use a brown shadow, black shadow, gray shadow, whatever you have. Now taking again my Blackout shadow, I'm just gonna continue adding that to the eyes to define them, and also adding that black shadow onto texture on my face just to add dimension and make it look a little bit more rotten. I'm also taking that and darkening up the mouth area. To make the lips on the other side stand out more, I'm just going to add some metallic lip gloss. And I just added this contact onto the mummy side and a wig, some props, and this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and to leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.